Hello, Eli Nation. I wanted to make a video essay today because, not really a video essay, but you know what I mean, like, about Bring Her Back, the new Filippo Brothers movie, because I have seen it 4 times now, and I'm about to see it a 5th, and it's genuinely one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life, and nobody seems to understand this because the Rotten Tomatoes right now is like an 80-something critic score and then like a 79 audience. But I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes anyway because Rotten Tomatoes is so general audience. Like, who the fuck actually like goes on Rotten Tomatoes to log a movie? Why are you reviewing movies on Rotten Tomatoes? Why do you have an account? But I really love this movie. I liked Talk to Me when it came out. But I love this movie. And I want to talk about it because I'm seeing so many people say stupid, terrible things about it, and because nobody's watching the movie, nobody's actually watching the movie, no one pays attention to anything ever. Everyone's stupid, and I hate everyone, literally everyone. I hate them all. I hate them all. I hate all of you. I'm seeing a lot of people say that it was like anticlimactic, or there wasn't any like actual substance, and that like basically saying that the movie didn't do anything for them, like, and it's making me lose my mind because I walked out of that movie theater bawling my eyes out. I cry every time, like, genuinely, like, I don't understand, like, what movie are you guys watching? I think that a lot of people are going into this movie and getting mad that it's a horror movie. I keep seeing people being like, this was really weird. It's a horror movie. What do you want from it? You went to the movie theater to watch a horror movie, and now you're mad that it's a horror movie. Like, but I want to talk about specifically the ending, because the ending is the best ending ever. It literally, and everyone keeps saying shit like, oh, I didn't like the ending, it was anticlimactic. First of all, maybe you guys should stop retroactively thinking about what's going to happen at the end of a movie and just watch the fucking movie. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I watch movies, I just watch them. I don't like to make predictions and think about, oh, I wonder how it's going to end, because I want to be surprised. I want to just watch the movie. I don't like setting up expectations for myself, because when you set yourself expectations for any movie you watch ever, and they don't meet your expectations, you're instantly going to think it's worse than if you just went in blind. I don't watch trailers for that reason. I don't watch trailers. I don't read reviews. I don't even read the synopsis or the log line. I go in blind because I don't care. I just want to watch the movie. And everybody watches movies and goes, not as good as I thought it was going to be. So what, it's worse now? But I don't think the ending was anticlimactic at all, because, I don't know, it climaxed. But also, I think that even if it's not as crazy as you wanted it to be, I don't think that makes the movie bad whatsoever. I actually quite like the ending and what it does for each character. Okay? I love it, actually. It's amazing. And I think where the movie might lose people the most is when, spoilers, obviously, when Laura is drowning Piper. I think a lot of people want that scene to be bigger and be crazier, but I don't think it needs to be bigger. I think it's perfect the way it is. And I think the way that, okay, that moment is so perfect, actually, because she's trying to drown this fucking kid, right? And she keeps fighting back. And then she finally, at some point, she breaks through. She comes up out of the water and she screams, "Mom." She screams out, "Mom." She says, "Mom." And you see, in that moment, you see Laura give up. You watch her come back to reality. You watch her realize that what she's doing is fucking crazy. And even if she can pull it off, it will never be the same because Piper isn't Kathy. So she stops drowning her. She stops drowning her because all of a sudden, she's come to this realization. And it's like, oh my God. Like, are you kidding me? And I don't know if you guys noticed that she said that because I feel like some of you guys aren't even watching the movie. But she says, "Mom." She screams, "Mom." And just that one singular word changes Laura's entire view on the entire situation. She hears someone that isn't her daughter call her mom. And all of a sudden she's like, whoa, what the fuck am I doing? This isn't my daughter. This will never be my daughter. This is a real girl with a real life. Like, oh my God. And then Piper escapes, right? Hold on. Piper escapes. And this is my favorite moment in the entire movie. When I first saw it in theaters, I bawled my fucking eyes out. I was already upset. And then this moment sealed the deal for me. Started crying when she's in the car at the end and she hears the plane go by. And we see it in the sky. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, but that's Andy. That's him. He caught a plane. Because in the beginning of the movie, when their dad dies, he's like, oh, you don't go to heaven or hell when you die. You catch a plane. And he caught a fucking plane. He caught a plane! And I keep seeing people also complaining about Andy's death, which is like, yeah, nobody wanted him to die. But if he didn't die, you wouldn't get that moment. And that's like the best moment in the entire film. It's like, oh! And then you watch Ollie see the picture of himself, the little missing poster, and he's like, oh my God, I'm real. And he crosses the line and he's writhing around on the floor trying to free himself of the evil demon that is possessing him. And I love that scene. I love that moment just because of the juxtaposition of the first time he crosses the line and the first time he's actively trying to not go past it. He's trying to stay behind it. And now he is willingly crossing it. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then the final shot where she digs into her arm to reopen the wound and takes her daughter's body and she goes and floats in the pool. And she basically, like, she killed herself. She's killing herself with her dead daughter. And it's like these last few minutes of the movie, you spend the whole movie being like, she is insane. Oh my God, what is she doing? And then you watch those last few minutes and you're like, oh my God, you poor soul. Like she just wanted her fucking baby back. It's so sad. It's so sad. And she just accepts it. She just says, there's nothing I can do anymore. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. The ending is literally perfect. And the whole entire movie is literally perfect, and everyone who's saying otherwise is wrong, and I hate them. One thing that's really important to me when it comes to movies is characters. Like, if the characters aren't interesting or, like, relatable, then I really can't connect with the piece itself. Because it's like, why would I want to watch people go through something if I don't care about who these people are? But I think that Bring Her Back does it really well because each character reels you in, like, instantly. Like, the first few things they say, you're like, yup, I like this one. Or, holy shit, who the fuck is this? And I think that everything that Bring Her Back does, it does so well. The audio, the sound design is so good. They really know how to build tension with just sound. And I was thinking about that during my third watch. I was like, imagine this moment without any of these noises. And it wouldn't feel the same, you know what I mean? Like, audio engineering, like, sound is one of the most important things about cinema. That is a blanket statement that's like, it's one of the main four. It's mise-en-scène, cinematography, sound, and editing. But the sound is really good, and the editing is good too. One of the most haunting shots of the film, one that really sells the movie for me, like, I remember first seeing it, I was like, oh my god, was when Piper first comes home after all that shit went down, and she, like, looks up behind her, and we get this top down of her, and we see just the blood all over the floor, and it's like, oh my god, it's like, because she can't see it, and it's just there, it's right in front of her, but she doesn't know, which is exactly what's happening through the entire movie. Evil is constantly in front of her, but she doesn't know. She can't see it. They don't let her see it. Oh my god. Everything about it. And every performance is amazing. They all acted so well, too. Like, oh my god. I love this movie. This is the first time I've ever genuinely been obsessed with a movie that I saw in theaters. But Bring Her Back is, like, taking over my life, and I'm, like, obsessed with the Filippo brothers, and I'm watching Raka Raka videos in my free time. Like, something sinister is happening, but it's so, I just love this movie so much, and I think it's perfect and phenomenal, and it's pissing me off that it's not getting amazing ratings. Like, But with that being said, so far I've gotten like 5 people to watch the movie, and every single person who has watched the movie because of me has loved it. So I'm doing great PR for Bring Her Back. Filippo brothers, get me on your management team. Hire me. Talk to me. I also act. Get me in your next film. But, like, Bring Her Back is, like, the most depressing, and, like, it's so bleak, and it's gut-wrenching and heartbreaking, and it makes you want to kill yourself. But that's what I like about it. Like, oh my god, I love movies that make you feel heavy emotions, and I feel like a lot of people associate bad feelings with a bad movie. Like, they think, oh, this made me uncomfortable, or it made me really sad, or it made me upset, or it made me feel all these bad things, but there wasn't enough counterweight. There wasn't enough that made me happy. It didn't end well, you know? If there wasn't a happy ending, or something bittersweet that makes you go, oh, it really was worth it all along, wasn't it? Then it's not a good movie. And I also think that's extremely reductive. Like, not every movie has to end perfectly, okay? Bad things happen sometimes, guys. Bad things happen sometimes, and sometimes it's okay to make a movie about bad things that happen. But I think the ending is bittersweet. I think the ending is the most happy ending you could possibly get from this situation. The kids survived. But everyone's talking about, like, this, oh, they're just, like, abusing these children. Like, everyone's talking about it like it's really bad that, like, the kids are in bad situations. It's like, this, guys, like, bad things happen to kids in real life. It can also happen, bad things can happen to kids in the movies. It's not a bad thing. They lived. They are the only characters that lived, are the children. So I don't know what you're complaining about. I hate all of you. But I think the ending is bittersweet. I think it's beautiful. I think the final shot is one of the most beautiful final shots I've ever seen in my life. I also hate people saying things like, oh, that movie was so bad, it wasn't even scary. You will begin to cough in 3 days. I've never been scared by a horror movie ever, because when I watch horror movies, it's different from, like, any other type of thing ever. They don't scare me at all. So I just watch them like they're movies. Which, horror movies are movies too. They don't have to scare you, because fear is also subjective. So just because you personally weren't scared by a horror movie doesn't mean it was ass. But I don't think if it scared you, I don't think that fucking matters. I think what matters is a good fucking movie. Like, did you see what just happened? Like, holy shit. How were you not affected by that? How do you guys go out and watch movies and just, that was a movie? Like, it's like a religious experience. People need to, like, indulge themselves in cinema more, because if you're going to the movie theater, especially if you're fucking talking, because every time I go, there's people talking, I have to tell them to shut up. People need to, like, lock the fuck in when they're watching movies in the movie theater. Get off your fucking phone, stop fucking talking, stop thinking about random shit, watch the fucking movie. Because you don't watch the movie, you're not gonna get the full experience, and you need the full experience. It's the next day right now, and I wanted to say more about the movie. So I'm back, and I'm gonna say more about the movie now. Someone I know in real life said that the movie was really, really bad, and it was just like every other horror movie. What? I think he's insane, and I hate him, because what are you talking about? He also said Sinners was bad, so I think he might just be actually insane. A really, really awesome horror subgenre is grief horror. You know, movies that revolve around grief and loss and depression and all these sorts of things. And probably one of the most famous grief horror movies is The Babadook, which is also Australian. But The Babadook really leans into its horror aspect, and it really drives that point home. It's like, this motherfucker is scary, because the Babadook is a manifestation of her mental illness. The Babadook is a manifestation of her depression and her grief over her husband. So they do that in a really cool way. But what I think makes Bring Her Back so good as a grief horror is they could have gone way more into the whole paranormal, demonic rituals thing, and way more into the freaky cult found footage thing, but they didn't. Because that doesn't fucking matter. I mean, you know it's real, because it's affecting that little ass kid, Ollie. He's losing his fucking mind. You know it's real. It's not a sham. It's actually happening. But none of that matters more than the characters and their emotions. It has so many of these horror conventions that they could be using, and they're just not using it. They're only using what's real. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all psychological and body horror is what they're driving home. And I think that elevates the film. It's like, I don't care about the fucking demons. I care about these people. Because it's a very character-driven film as well, which is something I love. But it explores grief in such an interesting way, and it's quite different from how the Babadook explores it. And I love how they do it, because the demons are not a manifestation or a representation of her grief. They are, it's like she put it upon herself, as opposed to this demon coming in and confronting her. She's trying to confront it. I don't know if that makes sense. But in the Babadook, she accidentally invites it in by reading the book. You know what I mean? She's not trying to invite this demon into her house and then bring her back. She is actively trying to utilize it. And that's where, they have subtle differences in their message about grief. Obviously, the Babadook is more about what lies underneath the surface, and Bring Her Back is more about the extreme lengths people will go to when they're grieving. But literally what makes Bring Her Back so good is that they don't delve into this demonic ritualistic world, because they're delving in to these characters' mental states. But the movie is just like, it's so unafraid of being unconventional. Like, it's different. And it's weird. And it's perfect that way. Movies that have such a strong emotional effect on you are so good. And you always see people being like, this movie made me uncomfortable. I didn't like it. It was supposed to. It did its job. It worked. Why don't you like it? It's literally... I've convinced so many people to go watch it. Everyone who's watched it has loved it. I keep taking people to go to the theaters to see it. I love this movie. I cannot express this enough. I love this fucking movie. My Twitter oomph said style over substance, and that made me really mad. Because I think there's so much substance in that movie, because I think that's all it is substance. It's all emotional turmoil. And it's like, if you can't see that, then there's no hope for you. Please. I think everyone who didn't like it should stop watching movies. I think you should all delete Letterboxd. Log out of that Rotten Tomatoes account. I don't care if you're a critic. You should be fired. I just really like this movie. I think it's really good. It's my 6th favorite movie of all time. It's climbed the ranks. It's been creeping up on me, and it's there. Number 6, right underneath Fight Club. Right above Blue Velvet. Which is... I love Blue Velvet. Oh my god. I love movies. I love horror movies. I love this movie. I love the Filippo brothers. And everyone should see it, and everyone should like it. After I first saw it, I kept seeing hate tweets, and anytime someone hated on it, block, like, get the fuck out of my face. I don't care about your opinion on anything if you don't like this movie. If you think this movie is bad, I automatically don't trust whatever you say about anything else for the rest of your life. This is very unorganized, and it's just me spewing because I need to spew. I just need to tell people. I just need to tell people all the things and just get it out there. So, thank you. I love this movie.